This is KVUE News at 5.
A symbol of strength, now a signal of loss. Remembering those on the UT campus who died this last year. A fresh reminder of the losses this week.
Our hearts have been broken, and the pain from this loss is still fresh on our minds.
Tonight, a celebration of life for Harrison Brown.
Good afternoon, I'm Terry Gruca.
And I'm Mike Rush. 215 tolls. That's the number of times the UT Tower chimed today.
215, the number of students, faculty, and staff who died this year. A somber ceremony to end a week filled with grief. A place where so many dreams begin on this day serves as a reminder of the dreams unrealized.
We are brought together by the shared experience of loss.
A feeling all too common this week at UT.
Today's ceremony is a reminder not just of the tragedy of this week, but of the loss that we have felt over the past year, when 215 beloved students, faculty, and staff and friends have left us far too soon.
It's heartbreaking.
For 28 years, the university has set aside this day to remember the contributions of all those who died while working or attending UT.
Some have spent their entire professional lives at the University of Texas, and others were just starting at UT, making their loss even more inexplicable.
For 2 years now, the ceremony has been tainted by on-campus violence.
Harrison Irwin Brown.
A reminder that these are more than names.
Malaquias Morales.
These are sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, husbands, and wives gone too soon.
Albert Harris Al Lundstedt.
The flags are at half-staff today in memory of all those in our UT family who died during the past year.
Days like this remind us this is more than a university. It is a family. And the losses are real.
And they will forever be a part of the heart and soul of the University of Texas at Austin.
Tonight, the university's a cappella group, the Ransom Notes, will hold a concert as a celebration of Harrison's life. KVUE's Chris Betts is live from the UT campus ahead of tonight's performance. Chris?
Well, Terry, can I just tell you that I just finished watching the co-ed a cappella group here, the Ransom Notes rehearsal, and I still have goosebumps. I still have tears in my eyes. They were truly incredible, and I don't say that lightly. They were phenomenal. They are going to be performing tonight, as you mentioned, in celebration of Harrison Brown's life. They told me that they don't want this to be a somber event. It has been a very somber week on campus since Harrison was killed on Monday. They want this to be a celebration of his life and light in a very dark time here on UT's campus. So they're going to be singing the songs they've been rehearsing all semester. Songs by Frank Ocean and Kanye West, songs that are uplifting, gorgeous songs. I cannot wait for you to hear them perform tonight. They'll be starting here at 6 o'clock, and we're going to be streaming that live during our 6 p.m. newscast. But you're going to want to see the entirety of this show, so we'll also be streaming it on KVUE.com. These voices are phenomenal, and if you tune in tonight, do it for Harrison Brown, who joined this group at the beginning of the semester, and watch for the students who are still here on stage performing in honor of him. They have worked so hard, they have been through so much, and they are putting on a beautiful performance. We'll of course be live here at 6 and 10 to show you those highlights. Terry.
Thanks so much, Chris.
New tonight, the man accused of making up a stabbing story has been arrested. Lewis Yarborough is charged with filing a false report. Austin police say he accidentally stabbed himself while playing with a knife, but when he went to the hospital, investigators say Yarborough told police he was stabbed when he was fighting off a man who was threatening a woman with a knife. It was all a hoax. Police say Yarborough made up the story to try to get a break on his medical bills. If convicted, he could face a fine of up to $2,000 and 180 days in jail. Austin police are asking for the public's help in finding a man they say is assaulting women in the Hyde Park area. It first happened April 7th, and the most recent took place just yesterday. Police say the man grabs and gropes women on the backside. The suspect is facing charges of assault by contact, which could result in a fine. The description police have now is not very good, but they're asking people with any information to give them a call.
With less than 4 weeks left in the 85th legislative session, lawmakers have a lot of long nights ahead of them, and it looks like this may be one of them. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is live from the Capitol. Ashley, the Senate didn't meet today, but the House has quite the agenda to tackle.
They do, Terry. They've been meeting since 10:30 this morning. They're still going with more than 160 bills and resolutions to be voted on today. One that stands out is from Representative Victoria Niave. It attempts to eliminate the state's massive rape kit backlog by creating a grant fund. Texans will be able to donate any amount to the fund when they renew their vehicle registration. The House has already passed a bill to let people donate to a similar fund when they renew their driver's licenses, but Niave says people told her they wanted the opportunity to donate to the fund more often.
We know that most women don't even report whenever they're sexually assaulted. So when they get to the point of reporting and then going through an invasive 4 to 6 hour sexual assault exam, and to just have that untested evidence just sitting there is not acceptable. And I believe that our state should be fully funding this issue, but it's not.
That bill is set to come up for a vote soon. Representatives already tentatively passed 2 women's health care bills. House Bill 1036 will require certain insurance plans to cover 3D and digital mammograms. And House Bill 3304 adds ovarian cancer screenings to a well woman's exam, which insurance companies also have to cover. Now, the House will vote on those bills one more time before sending them to the Senate. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
Thanks so much, Ashley. Earlier this week, KVUE's Corey Coffin looked into the rape kit backlog in Texas. She found lawmakers spent more money on courthouse preservation and enforcing bingo laws and marketing for the lottery than the untested rape kits. You can find that story under the local section and the Defenders tab at KVUE.com.
Show what the House health care bill will cost and how many Americans will be impacted. But for now, Republicans are celebrating. The GOP bill squeaked by in the House, but the narrow victory did not dampen the celebration for House Republicans and President Trump. Most analysts say their bill is dead on arrival in the Senate, and Democrats taunted their Republican colleagues, saying their yay votes could cost them in the midterms.
The amazing thing is that Donald Trump and the GOP have managed to do something President Obama couldn't do, which was make Obamacare popular. Obamacare today is popular by a majority of the vote.
Senate Republicans are saying they may start from scratch on a whole new bill, and with only 52 Republican senators, the margin of error is razor thin.
Tomorrow is election day for the municipal and school board positions. So here's what you need to know before you head to the polls. Austin is not holding any races this year. Officials moved those to November. However, there are races for mayor happening in Georgetown and Round Rock. Also happening in Round Rock, the $572 million bond package, which we've told you about here. It is designed to improve schools in the district, but there's some controversy over how that money is being spent. You can vote at any vote center in your county.